Dark Matter Season 1, Episode 9, Entanglement, is the end of the Apple TV Plus Sci-Fi show's inaugural run, and while it was a thrilling ride, it leaves several questions unanswered. As the leader of the Dark Matter cast, Joel Edgerton plays several versions of Jason Dessen throughout the story. The mind-bending multiverse story requires incredibly active viewership to keep up with the narrative, but the experience is a rewarding one. Adapted from a 2016 sci-fi novel of the same name, Dark Matter differs from the book in many ways. Perhaps most notably, the show's ending suggests there's more to come. Many of the open-ended mysteries in Dark Matter Season 1 feel intentionally placed, put there to cause debate among the show's viewership. Some of the questions raised don't particularly need answers for the story to make sense, and others are just compelling to ruminate upon. On the other hand, some of the burning questions demand answers, but it's unclear if there's an in-universe explanation. However, this is arguably a big part of what makes Dark Matter so interesting. Jason 2 wasn't the first character to travel through the multiverse within the walls of his life's work. The show references several other Vox pilots who went before him but never returned to their native world. None of these other explorers are named in the original book, but the adaptation adds the character of Amanda Brueggel's Blair Kaplan, the other only named Vox pilot who came before Jason 2. Blair 2's fate is discovered in the show, as she has taken refuge in a dark universe where huge wasp-like creatures have killed almost everything. The fate of the other pilots is never addressed. The show provides enough information to glean a decent understanding of what would have happened to Jason 2's Vox pioneers. The Vox is mentioned on several occasions as being notoriously difficult to pilot, with only Jason 2 becoming a master of the task. So, the other Vox pilots probably just got lost in the multiverse, unable to return to their original reality. The fear of the experience likely led them to some macabre worlds, as the universe on the other side of the box's door is always reflective of the pilot's emotional mindset. The Dark Matter Season 1 finale shows the version of Leighton Vance who didn't run Velocity Laboratories, journeying through the multiverse. He seems to be having a very enjoyable time, with the smile on his face being the biggest clue. Enjoyment aside, Dark Matter reveals very little about the worlds Leighton has visited, other than the eccentric outfit he's wearing in the closing moments of Entanglement. He's last shown injecting himself with more of Ryan's compound, Lavender Fairy, and continuing his adventures. This version of Leighton isn't the only iteration that Dark Matter doesn't pay all that much attention to. The Leighton from Jason 2's world heads into the box to follow Jason and Amanda when they escape. When he was last shown, he looked to be in rough shape, but no explanation was provided regarding how he had ended up in such a state. He may have eventually returned to safety, or he may have become stuck in a foreign world when he ran out of ampoules. Alternatively, he could have succumbed to his injuries and met a grisly end.